Hello and welcome back to Your Darts, where we learn to do dart checkouts in our head. Okay, we're on number 67 of the Golden 44, the essential 2-dart finishes. Okay, we're going to cover the 2-dart finish for number 67. Also going to go through the 4 rounds of practice, how you practice these numbers, and it includes practicing for the miss concept. And I'm going to show you an alternate finish. So to number 67, okay, so the number itself gives you an indication of the first dart, as with all these 60 numbers. 66 was treble 16 and 67 is treble 17, okay? And the finish is, you need 16 more, so it's double 8. Treble 17, double 8. Now, how do you remember this? Numbers here are 51, so you need to know treble 17. It's on the essential treble list. You need to learn that it's 51 and 16 to make it 67. Now those numbers don't work for me. I can't add them up instantly, and it's all about instant recall. Now, you know, I like to use a link where something I explain as any kind of picture you can put on a board so you get instant recall. I couldn't find one, okay, but how I remembered it, and it's a little bit lame but this is how I remembered it. I'm going to share everything how I did it. It just 7 and 8. Really silly, really, but again, once I did it, it gave me instant recall. Okay, so treble 17, double 8, and I think it's the first time I threw at double 8 as well, which for a finish on this journey, so it was something new as well, and it just seemed to stick in my mind. Let me know if you've got a better link for people, but yeah, treble 17, double 8, I just remember it as 7 and 8. Okay, which is a bit weird, but let's do practicing for the miss part on this one. So if we're going for treble 17 and we miss treble 17 and hit big 17, which is very likely, as with all these 60 numbers, always leaves you 50, so you'd probably go for bullseye if you're on your last dart. That should be in the center. Okay, so let's give you an alternate finish. So if you had 3 darts, there's another way we can go. You would go, well, I wouldn't actually do it this way. Treble, yeah, that's a good point. I wouldn't do it this way, even though I do like to finish at double 20. So 3 nines are 27, and add 40 on that, it's 67, right? But the reason why I wouldn't go this way, even though I like double 20, it's simply because treble 9 for me is not a treble I practice very regular, if at all. So I don't have that dart groove. I don't have muscle memory, so I'm always on treble 17. I throw out that regular, so it's more chance of me getting treble 17 for double 8, even though I'm not that strong on that side of the board. Having said that, I have my moments, you know, and it's something what's improving. I mean, the whole journey, isn't it? You just keep practicing and hopefully you improve. But anyway, that's the essential 2-dart finish, and a bit of a lame alternate finish, but you can do that if you like it. Okay, so that's number 67. So on to the first round of the 4 rounds of practice. You say the number and you state the first treble that is needed. So 67, treble 17. Round 2, you state the total that is left. So it's 67, treble 17 leaves 16. Round 3, you state the double that you need. Okay, so it's 67, treble 17 leaves 16, double 8. Okay, so round 4, you state what is left if you miss the first treble and hit the big number. So practicing for the miss. Gotta keep repeating that. Okay, so 67, treble 17, leave 16, double 8. So I've just pictured that little that's a pathetic link between 7 and 8, or help me remember treble 17, double 8. If you hit 17, it leaves 50. So let's simplify. So 67, treble 17 leaves 16, double 8. If you hit 17, it leaves 50. You can leave the second round out if you know that 16 is double 8, and you'll get to that stage really quick. You'll probably be able to leave that out pretty quick. But then it becomes 67 is treble 17, double 8. If you hit 17, it leaves 50. And of course, if you know that hitting the big treble and missing the big treble and hit the big number rather, it always leaves 50 on these 60 numbers. It's not that simple for numbers going forward, but it always leaves 50. It suddenly becomes 67 is treble 17, double 8. Coming next time on the Golden 44, we'll be covering number 68. Thanks again for watching. Take care for now.